Happening now, drivers on Paseo Del Norte at I-25, take it slow and get ready for a tight squeeze because there is a big change this morning.
That's right. Road crews finished up early with a set of temporary west and eastbound lanes as the massive Paseo I-25 reconstruction project rolls on. Westbound Paseo Del Norte lanes will now be on the frontage road, and eastbound lanes will be where the westbound lanes used to be. Transportation officials say the first few days of these changes will take some getting used to. They're asking everyone to give themselves plenty of time and to pay close attention. Some drivers already aren't too happy with the changes.
It's been a real nuisance for us.
It's a little tight, a little hairy at spots. Pay attention. It goes right to left quickly. It's kind of a zigzag, just to pay attention to where the lanes are.
There are also some lane closures along Jefferson. Officials say if it is at all possible, please find another route. Today, we could learn more about a shooting that broke out in Albuquerque yesterday evening.
And neighbors say the person who was shot looks pretty young.
Kid, they took him out in the ambulance.
Well, gunfire erupted about 5:30 yesterday evening here near Coors and Fortuna after there was some kind of an argument. We know one person was shot a number of times and rushed to the hospital. Police are not saying much, not saying how old that person is, and haven't said if they have caught whoever pulled the trigger, though a neighbor told us he saw two people stopped by police shortly after that shooting. And police in Gallup have a guy in custody in connection with a deadly shooting Saturday at McDonald's. It was noon when Christopher Gray Eagle was ordering food inside. Then police say Gerald Wilson walked in. The two got into an argument. When Wilson headed out, Gray Eagle followed to get his license plate. That's when police say Wilson pulled out a gun and shot and killed Gray Eagle. Wilson is now charged with murder. Well, you've probably seen the videos before. They're quite disturbing, but they're teens fighting at school while others just stand there egging them on. And
police are now cracking down not just on the students who are fighting, but those that are filming them. Rio Rancho police say it creates other problems. According to a recent police report, a Cleveland high school student was jumped by another teen between classes last month. Her attacker was charged, and police say it wasn't before too long that the victim was somewhat re-victimized online.
It ended up coming out that the fight had actually been filmed using cell phones.
Investigators say video of the fight was posted on Facebook and shared through texting. Police tracked down the two who filmed it. They charged one with accessory to battery and the other with disorderly conduct. According to Rio Rancho District school policy, students can be suspended from school for filming fights. Well, UNM is looking for the Lobo fan who apparently threw trash at a player at Saturday's game. The Lobos beat San Diego State, but right after the game, a good game handshake turned into a scuffle between the two teams. You see it here. Well, Coach Craig Neal says he doesn't know what started it, but when the Aztecs tried to leave, someone apparently threw trash at them. Coach Neal pointed out who he thought did it right here, but it's unclear who it was. Neal says that he wanted to send a clear message about that type of behavior.
There was stuff thrown, and I just want to make sure that we don't do that here. We don't do that here. We got great fans. We got an unbelievable facility to play in. We don't do that here. That's not us.
The UNM Athletic Department says it will review video of the incident. It could have someone identified by the end of the day. New details are surfacing about a man accused of molesting a 6-year-old and then killing the child's father.
Well, it turns out he was a confidential informant for the Federal Drug Enforcement Administration at the time of the killing. Our special assignment team uncovered that Edward Quintana was working for the DEA for about a year and a half. The victim's family has taken the first step in suing the DEA and the Department of Justice. The family's attorneys claims the DEA did not follow its own rules in properly screening Quintana before he became a snitch and in supervising him while Quintana was working for the agency.
As a result of their negligence, a man is dead and a little boy's innocence has been taken away.
The DEA would neither confirm or deny Quintana was an informant, but said the agency takes immediate action if an informant is found to be breaking the law. Sources tell us Quintana was deactivated as a snitch a day after the murder. For more on the entire investigation, head to our website, krqe.com, or check it out tonight at 9 o'clock on Tu Casa. Well, we have an update to a story we brought you as breaking news on Friday. The man accused of stabbing 3 people, including a child, is not talking with investigators. Leroy Lindsay here is facing a slew of charges. Deputies say he was drunk or high early Friday morning when he stabbed a friend, her daughter, and his sister's boyfriend. Investigators say Lindsay started by punching a woman. After his sister stopped him, deputies say Lindsay grabbed a kitchen knife and a 10-year-old girl was stabbed in the neck. The mom has a collapsed lung. On Saturday, a judge ruled Lindsay was a flight risk and set his bond at $500,000 cash only. He is still in jail this morning. Last we heard, the little girl was in the hospital in critical condition.